Hey guys, and welcome back to another Conan Exiles video. Today we are on the southern coast of the western side of the Desert River, building a Blacksmith Store. This build was suggested by Dan Prudhomme on my Turanian Mansion build guide, so thank you very much for this suggestion. This store is a simple design that keeps things compact yet highly functional, offering plenty of storage along with production and processing facilities. Because this build is relatively small in size, you could probably construct it just about anywhere on the map. It doesn't necessarily have to be here, it can go exactly where you need it. So let's get started with the build. Firstly, we'll start off with the base plate. This build has a two-tier foundation system with a side terrace area that sits higher than the storefront foundations by one tile. You can see the separation of these areas on the blueprint on screen now, with the storefront on the left and the terrace on the right. I'm using a mix of reinforced stone and insulated wooden foundations for the base plate, insulated wood for the storefront itself, and reinforced stone everywhere else. I also constructed two circular platforms on the terrace, which would serve as a smaller smelting tower, designed of course to hold furnaces. Next, for the walls. I used insulated wooden walls, frames and door frames to build up the storefront walls 2 tiles high. I then used wooden fences to cover the edges of the terrace, then going to the towers and building the walls 2 tiles high there. I used frames every other tile after the door, designing the towers with a lot of airflow in mind due to of course the heat build up from the furnaces inside that will be there later. Next, for the roof. I used wooden walls and sloped sides atop the storefront walls to create a peaked apex mount to put the roof on top of later. I then built up the roof walls of the towers using a fairly unique design engineered to funnel air upwards and away from the furnaces. I used wooden walls and sloped sides again to create 3 mount sections above the door and the back left and right side windows. I placed down regular roof pieces beneath the mounts of the towers, then placing stone ceilings atop the high point of each mount and using inverted wedges to close the gap between the previous 2 pieces. I then used reinforced wooden rooftop caps atop each stone ceiling to finish off the roof, leaving the centre section open to allow heat to easily escape the tower. I then placed down the roof atop the storefront using reinforced tiled roof pieces. Next, I built a cover over part of the terrace. Using pillars in each corner, I created a stone ceiling gantry. I then used reinforced wooden rooftop and corner pieces atop the gantry, removing the stone ceilings from underneath when they were done, apart from in the corners where they were supported by the pillars, to give a little bit more headroom to the terrace but also a little bit of cover from the sun. Finally, I placed down doors around the build, built the walls inside the storefront according to the blueprint, including a fence and a doorway for the front desk, and then covered the interior with stone ceilings on top of the second tile of walls, effectively covering the lofty ceilings created by the roof above. Finally, when the shell of the build was done, it was then time to, of course, furnish. Approaching the build, the store is lit with lanterns and hanging braziers, and has 2 standing blacksmith steins outside. Inside the build, the waiting area is a simple small space for clients to wait indoors. Going through the employee entrance next to the desk, the front desk is a simple fence and table structure with an awaiting attendant. It's very simple, but it does work and looks quite good. The storage area behind the desk is a simple room packed with chests that provides ample storage for the store. Heading up to the terrace, this is where items are processed. This area has a blacksmith station, dismantling and artisan benches, and an armourer's workstation, providing many different services for the store. Heading into the back tower, this is the kiln tower for smelting down certain items that can't be smelted in regular furnaces. These are tended to by thralls, with the open air design mitigating the intense heat inside the tower. This design is the same for the other tower, just of course with regular improved furnaces. And there we have it, the Blacksmith Store in the southwestern desert. Thanks for watching, and again thank you to Dan for this build suggestion. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like and let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for future builds. There is plenty of room to build more things on this channel, and I'm always open to taking suggestions, so if you've got anything, again, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to join the fun on our Discord through the link in the description. Also, I have just opened a Patreon account to help with supporting the channel. So if you'd like to become a patron to the channel, help to improve the quality of the content, and maybe even allow me to do this full time at some point in the future, feel free to check out the link in the description below and see the different tiers and the rewards you get. Don't forget to check out the channel whilst you're there. There is plenty more content coming, along with the reveal of a massive Conan Exiles project next week. So if you like what you see, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be the first to see the next video, and join us on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.